Hi there, it's Wendy, and I wanted to do a video on the conference I was at today for the Empower Network. I really got to hear this really awesome speaker today. His name was Arthur Tubman. I can't say my words right. And Arthur had a really, really powerful story. And Arthur came to us and told us, who he was, where he started, how he was getting ready to go to jail at the age of 21, and now 5 years later, no, 8 years later today, I guess it was. Today was the date, actually, that he was being sentenced to jail. And I can really relate to that because I've had, personal situations in my life that I've, had seen someone in my family have to go to jail. And it is really, really hard to watch a young man go to jail at 21. I watched a young man in my family go to jail at 21 for something that he didn't have to do. But Arthur took that time that he was in jail and took it and learned from that experience, and now today is making a significant income. But what Arthur talked about was his habits that he has formed, success habits, and habits that you and I can form. And that's what really touched me, is habits that really will affect me as well as affect you. You can use these habits as well as I can. I mean, I plan to start putting these into my life and trying to show my family that through these habits, they can make a change in their lives too. So I'm going to just grab my little book and I'm going to tell you what some of these habits are. Now, Arthur has said that one of the habits that he has is he does mentoring, or he's mentored. He has a mentor. He follows what his mentors tell him. He listens to what the mentor is. So let's just say you have a certain person you like to listen to. That is your mentor, and you listen to them over and over and over. You learn how they talk, how they speak. And so that's what he does. He has a mentor. I see a lot of people that I really love. For a long time, I loved Danny Johnson. I listened to everything she had because she had such power and such authority. And that's who I really wanted to be. So find that person that you really want to be. Find that story that you want, that you resonate with, and make that person your mentor. I mean, that's what you need to do, is just make that person your mentor. The next thing he said is time management. Now, who doesn't waste a lot of time? I waste a ton of time. And I'm thinking about it, like my days. What do I do? Where are there times that I can make up in the day, that I can take that few minutes and do something different for my business instead of wasting it watching TV or looking on the internet and reading Yahoo stories about stupid stars that are never going to even be a part of my life. But those are the kinds of things that I do to waste time. Or I do stupid crap things, bullshit things on my day. I do so much bullshit. Excuse me, sorry, that's pretty rough, and God probably won't bless me for that, but I do so much bullshit in my life that if I just maybe made my life a little bit more structured, and time management would change my whole being and the way I do things, and I could get a lot more done in 3 hours so that I can be available to my children and then my husband when he gets home at night. So that is, time management is key. Another thing he said is money management. We don't get taught how to be good money managers. So another thing to do is really make sure you're really a good steward of your money. And so, if you don't know how to manage your money, which I've never been very good at it, so this has been a wake-up call for me, is to really seek out ways to manage your money and get help to manage your money. If you can't figure it out, take a class, go online, make a budget. I mean, those are things I'm having to look at. My husband and I are going to have to really talk about. Those are some things we're really going to have to make a difference in, because I've made a commitment to stay home with my family. And now, now more than ever, we have to really evaluate what we're doing in order so that I can be home with our family. And then the last thing is personal development. That is probably one of the hardest things I always have a difficulty finding time for. Again, it's because I do a bunch of bullshit. I let circumstances control my life and not me controlling my circumstances. I am the only person that can control what happens in my life. And I'm letting outside circumstances control and affect who I am And I can't let that happen anymore, and I'm done. I'm done letting that happen. There has been a lot of pain and hurt, and I'm not willing to let that pain and hurt anymore control my future. Now, it might ruffle some feathers in my home, it might upset some people that I'm around. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. All I know is that I'm tired of living in sadness and disappointment and not having control, or like thinking I have any control over our situation. And I'm tired of it. I'm not doing it anymore. So now I'm taking it back. I'm going to focus on what's important to me and to my family, and they are going to be the focus in my life so that I can help others through my example of helping my family. So maybe I can help you and inspire you. If I could just inspire one person, it would make my life. So anyway, if you want to get more information and you want to become friends with me, please become my friend. Find me on Facebook. Um, click the link below and just give me your information, and we can just connect. I don't care whether or not you want to get into my business, you don't want to blog, you don't want a video. I don't care. If there's something I can do to help you get through what you're going through in life. I don't know what your disappointments are, and I don't know what the sadnesses you're going through in life are, but you know what? If we all work together and we all pull together, we can do it. So anyway, that is my video for tonight. Thank you and have a great night.